Hello, I'm Greg Jarrett. You're in the strategy room. Democratic frontrunner Hillary Clinton is still trying to sew up her party's nomination, looking for wins tonight in primary contests in Kentucky and Oregon. Clinton is just 143 delegates shy of the number needed to secure the nomination, but rival Bernie Sanders, he has won 10 of the last 12 contests and is determined to stay in the race through the party's convention in July. Joining me now to talk about the race, Democratic strategist David Mercer, Republican strategist Brad Blakeman. David, is this a situation in which Hillary Clinton cannot seem to shake Bernie Sanders, and because of that, she cannot fully and squarely focus on her upcoming opponent, Donald Trump?
Absolutely not. And she'll come to focus on Donald Trump once he is the nominee. He may be presumptive, but that's not the nominee.
She's got to waste some money here on Sanders, right? I mean, that's money that could be used on Donald Trump, not to mention her rhetoric.
If you compare money that is going into the bank for the general election for a nominee on the Democratic side, there's plenty of it and more being raised. If you look at the same, all you're going to see is Donald Trump raiding the RNC Treasury because he himself has said he's not willing to go after donors to fund what needs to be likely $1 billion to get through the general election. So money's not the issue here. The issue is when you are the nominee, then you take on the opposition in the general election. She has not secured the nomination yet, as you alluded to, 140 more plus delegates necessary, and she's going to play this out to the end. And, you know, that's the expectation and the right of any contender, including Sanders, albeit Sanders does not have a pathway to the nomination because he's not going to be able to peel off superdelegates, and he'd have to win 75% of delegates going through the remaining.
Many of them are proportional, so you can't do it. In fact, let's put up on the screen if we can. Oregon, 61, I might need my glasses, 61 delegates, and Kentucky, 55. Brad, does it appear to you that the Democratic Party is not fully behind Hillary Clinton, and indeed, since March 1st, Bernie Sanders has won a majority of the delegates? Are Democrats kind of getting buyer's remorse here?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. The coronation has not gone to the palace's liking, that's for sure, and they have been able to shake Bernie. And it's clear, you know, Democrats like to point to Republicans. Donald Trump beat 16 other contenders. Hillary can't shake a socialist, one real contender. And the fact that it's gone this long shows the division in the Democratic Party. There are a significant amount of people within that party that can't stand Hillary. They don't trust her. They don't like her. And by the way, the most important primary is yet to be had, and that's the FBI primary, and that's still looming. And if she loses that, she's done.
You know, David, Hillary Clinton. Greg, go ahead. Go ahead.
If I'd like to say, you know, look, she's got more votes than Donald Trump. She's got more delegates than Donald Trump. And she's got more unity, as we alluded to superdelegates. She's got more leadership and more elected officials.
She has more delegates because they have more delegates at stake in the Democratic Party.
But nonetheless, she's got more delegates.
Well, of course she does.
That said, you still have the Speaker of the House holding out on Donald Trump. You have Kasich holding out on Donald Trump in terms of endorsements. You got a lot of building that Donald Trump has to do to bring his party together. So let's not flip the switch on that.
Brad, Hillary Clinton has now decided that she's going to put her husband in charge of the United States economy. I could have sworn the president and, Council of Economic Advisors and, the Fed and Congress were all in charge of the economy, not Bill Clinton.
Well, apparently it looks like we're going to get a third term of Bill Clinton. Hillary might as well just, if she were elected, go back to the East Wing, because if you're going to surrender the most important portfolio of a president and what people actually vote on when they go in the voting booth is with their pocketbooks. The economy is the #1 issue, and you're going to turn that over to Bill Clinton? I mean, that speaks volumes about your own ability and your own thoughts and what you're bringing to the office. I think that is going to be the worst decision she's ever made, and it's going to come back to haunt her in November.
Well, her new slogan may be "Vote for Bill."
Well,
Exactly.
let's clarify what the issue is, and that is he is an experienced former president that made history being the second only
Yeah, he made
Democrat
history
since
getting
Rose-
impeached.
If I may finish, please. Okay, second only to Roosevelt to be elected as a Democrat to 2 terms. His economy, or the economy he ushered in with a surplus handing off to Bush, was stellar. And third, it's not to the exclusion of the Treasury or the Federal Reserve or others. It is in addition to bring his experience to those cabinet officials and others. It is not one or to the other.
So
or
it's not a
exclusion to the other.
co-presidency, is what you're telling me, right?
It's not a co-presidency, nor is it to eliminate Treasury or Fed.
Okay. Guys, good to see you. Brad Blakeman, David Mercer. For complete coverage of the 2016 election, go to foxnews.com. I'm Greg Jarrett. Thanks for watching.